And that completes my final report until we reach touchdown. We're now on full automatic in the hands of the computers. I have tucked my crew in for the long sleep and I'll be joining them soon. In less than an hour we'll finish our 6th month out of Cape Kennedy. 6 months in deep space, by our time that is. According to Dr. Hasline's theory of time, in a vehicle traveling nearly the speed of light, the Earth has aged nearly 700 years since we left it, while we've aged hardly at all. Maybe so. This much is probably true. The men who sent us on this journey are long since dead and gone. You who are reading me now are a different breed. I hope a better one. I leave the 20th century with no regrets. But one more thing, if anybody's listening that is, nothing's scientific. It's purely personal. But seen from out here, everything seems different. Time bends. Space is boundless. It squashes a man's ego. I feel lonely. That's about it. Tell me though, does man, that marvel of the universe, that glorious paradox who sent me to the stars, still make war against his brother? Keep his neighbor's children starving? George Taylor, Planet of the Apes. Today on Ryan's Cinematic Obsessions. Hey everybody, Ryan here. I'm coming at you with a update video. I'm going to be doing these videos a little bit different for right now. Instead of doing my entire Christmas haul in one video, I want to be able to talk about each thing. And so I'm going to be separating each video coming up that has to do with the updates in different parts by whatever object I'm going to be talking about. As you can tell by the title and by the opening lines that I said, today I am going to be talking about the Planet of the Apes 40th Evolution Blu-ray set, which includes the original Planet of the Apes and its sequels. And so I'm going to go ahead and start that and show it to you, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, as you can see right here, I have the 40-year Evolution Planet of the Apes Blu-ray box set. It was a gift that I got from my wife, one of the gifts she gave me, and I am completely blown away by this set, and let me show you why. And as you can see right here, I've just opened it like this, and right here it's kind of a timeline, which is really cool. And here's the original timeline, and then here's the alternate timeline, and it's by different colors, so you could tell the difference. If you've known anything about the movies, then you'll know what I mean by alternate timeline. Yeah, and so I'm really going to try to make this video as spoiler-free as possible, because it's hard to talk about these movies without including spoilers. But with that said, I'm going to try not to give away any major plot points that might have a twist, I guess. But you are forewarned if you haven't seen any of these movies. Alright, from here, it actually opens up like this. And it folds out so long that I actually had to take it off the table and put it on the carpet. So I had to move the table so I could put it on the ground. But as you can see right here is the first Planet of the Apes film, starring Charlton Heston. I think it's the best film in the franchise, and it's one of my all-time favorite films. Right here we have Beneath the Planet of the Apes, which was its sequel. And this one was kind of not really liked by a lot of fans, but to be honest with you, this one actually is my favorite one out of all the sequels. And I'm going to do a full-on review of this film one day down the road, so you'll know why. But I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. I thought it was very fast-paced, and I loved how it showed underground parts of New York. And I just thought it was a very interesting movie. And I know it's not liked among a lot of fans, but, you know, I love it. And right here, we have Escape from a Planet of the Apes, and this is the film that starts the alternate timeline that I was referring to earlier. It's a great film. Right here is a huge book that came with it, and it's a very interesting book, and let me show you. And I got it down here just so you could see some of the book, but you open it up and it has a really nice design, and it's just about each of the films and, you know, the impact that it made and some production notes. But it's a pretty large book. I mean, it's over 100 pages, and it's very nice to have this book to go along with the set, because, you know, sometimes you just want to go look online and you could barely find the information that you're looking for. It has a lot of great well-known facts and some stuff that I just recently learned, and it was a very good companion to the movie. My only advice is, if you have not seen these movies and you plan on getting this set, do not read the book until you've seen all the movies in this set, because it does give away spoilers. And next, over here on this side, we have Conquests of the Planet of the Apes. And Conquest is a pretty good film. It's about, I guess you could say it's in the same line with story as Rise of the Planet of the Apes. If you have not seen that, that will be coming up on an update video. And that one's it's a very good, and it has a really cool unrated version with a different ending that I feel is actually a superior ending to the original, even though I like the speech at the end of the original. But anyways, and then also we have Battle for Planet of the Apes, the final one out of the series. And with that, you have all 5 films. Overall, I was extremely happy with this set. The transfers on the first film were amazing, and the transfers on the other films, while they weren't nearly as good as the first, they are still very good transfers. The sound on all the films is extraordinary. And also, the menus are just spectacular. It really adds to the experience, and it has different intros by the character, the lawgiver. And it just really adds to the fun of the set. Each of the films has like a short, some range between 15 to 30 minute kind of making of documentaries, or not making of, but kind of a looking back film involved with it. And it's just really informative. And the set also includes a whole bunch of production stills, trailers, and the acclaimed documentary behind the Planet of the Apes, which is also a very well done documentary, and it really opens your eyes to the films and to the making of them. With that, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and for just staying patient with me, since I just recently got sick and I wasn't able to make a movie for a couple weeks. And so I just want to thank you for that. Also, I am coming up on my 1-year anniversary being on YouTube, and keep asking me questions on the past videos. In a couple videos back, you could see where I asked you to ask me questions in the comment box. Ask me questions, because on my 1-year anniversary, which is I think January 17th, I'm going to be doing the Q&A as kind of like a, you know, thank you to all my viewers. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and add this to my collection, and I hope you stay tuned, because I will be having some other updates as well. Thank you guys. Remember, stay positive, and remember, there's 3 ways of doing things: the right way, the wrong way, and the chat away. See ya.